What's up, y'all? My name is Desert Bloom Sims or Elias, and welcome back to my channel. And before we start, please consider showing some support to the channel. You can leave a like, you could subscribe if you want to, or you could leave a comment. Anything is much appreciated. So today we're gonna give Judith Ward a makeover. We're gonna give her a facelift like I'm gonna make the title, and we're just gonna give her that edge that she needs, because what we're working with right now, I would never say that. Like, y'all, that's no tea, no shade, but she literally looks so bad. The hair, what are we doing? What were we thinking, honey? Okay? Like, I feel like they could have made a lot of better decisions with Get Famous as a whole, because from what I've heard, that whole entire expansion pack is just so terrible. Actually, I have the expansion pack. I bought it with my own money before the sellout and all that. But, you know, I stopped buying all the packs and all that because EA greed. Y'all hoes ain't finna get no more money out of me. Anyway, tangent aside, because the whole thing with EA is for a whole nother video, okay? But yeah, I just saw Judith Ward and I was like, you know what, babes? Let me give you a fucking facelift, okay? Because this isn't the 1950s. And I feel like her whole motif, well, not her motif, but her aesthetic wise is supposed to give 50s or 60s or something like that. I'm pretty sure a lot of the items in the pack are supposed to give that, like some sort of vintage California or something like that. That's cute, you know, but on Judith, she just looks a hot mess paired with that ugly, messy bun. Like, please don't get me started. But yeah, fun fact, I gave Vanessa Jung a makeover. She's the girl with like the teal hair. I think she was on some of the trailers for Get Famous. I gave her a makeover. That was supposed to be my first YouTube video, but I archived it because it's an entire hot mess. A hot mess that I will not be getting into right now, okay? Because, yeah, no. But anyway, for Judith's redesign, I didn't want to completely change her whole entire look because she is supposed to be sort of kind of a retired celebrity. I feel like she has inspiration from Marilyn Monroe as well, which don't hold me to my word, babes, okay? That's just what I'm getting. That's the vibes that I'm getting, okay? Please don't come for me. I know that there's some Marilyn Monroe diehards out there who will attack you if you say the slightest thing about her. So be calm, okay? That was not an attack. That's just me saying what I'm saying. But yeah, I wanted to give her that clean aesthetic that you get from a lot of older celebrities. And when I said retired celebrity, that was kind of dumb because, like, no. Yeah. I think she's supposed to be a retired actress. I think that's what was in her household bio. But yeah, I gave her just this clean look with a lot of whites, and I think I did a tinge of other colors, but I'm pretty sure her primary color in her other outfits, which I did not capture on this video. I don't know what happened with that. I think I just recorded me making over her first outfit, and then I did the rest after I did the recording, because the recording was only like under 30 minutes, which was crazy, because whenever I do a makeover or something like that, it's like literally almost an entire hour, if not an hour, or like an hour, 30 minutes or whatever. And my main inspiration for her was this Netflix show called Sirens. And basically the whole premise of the show is this grungy girl from somewhere in New Jersey or New York or something like that visits this almost Epstein-like island. I don't mean to, you know, kind of make fun of the whole Epstein situation, because that is literally crazy. Like, what in the world was going on that island? The people who were on that island should be in jail. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. All right. But yeah, this girl, she goes to this island in search of her younger sister, who she basically raised, and she finds out that she's like low-key in this cult following type of thing with this lady who she practically worships. And I'm just like, oh my god, like, there's so many moments in this show where she was literally kissing and licking the bottom of that woman's boot, honey, okay? She was swapping gum with the woman. I think she gave her gum out of her mouth, and then the woman chewed it. I was like, what is going on here? But yeah, the basic plot of the show is that this girl is trying to conform with the people on the island that her little sister is inhabiting at the moment. for her boss or whatever. And she starts to think that the lady that her little sister is working for is a cult leader or something, because she does this thing where she's like, hey, hey, and then everybody else says, hey, hey, back. It's really funny. You have to watch the show. I really recommend it. It's a funny watch. The ending is a little bit weird. It's, you know, it's definitely a twist. But yeah, I really recommend it if you're looking for a show or something to watch. It is a limited show. I think it has like 8 episodes, so beware of that, okay? Because I hate when I find a really good show and it only has like a couple episodes per season, or just like one season with a few episodes. Please don't make me mad. But yeah, the inspiration behind it, because y'all are probably wondering what the inspiration is, because I went on a 2 or 3 minute tangent about yada yada yada. The inspiration behind it is that the quote unquote cult leader lady of the show, that the little sister was working for, she wears a lot of white and, you know, flowy dresses and stuff like that. And that was pretty much the whole inspiration behind the fact that I, you know, reimagined Judith Ward. Not necessarily reimagined, because when you reimagine something, it's like completely different from what it used to be. It may draw a few elements from the original, but it's like pretty much a whole different entity or person or idea or whatever. But yeah, I heavily drew inspiration from the show Sirens for my makeover of Judith Ward, and I absolutely love it. I'm gonna show y'all pictures of her other outfits at the end, because like I said earlier, I didn't, you know, screen record the rest of, oh my god, the car is outside. I didn't record the process of me making the rest of her outfits. I really don't remember what happened that day, because this was like late December when I recorded this. So yeah. Yikes, that's not a good look. I mean, in my defense, I am, you know, putting out more content, even if that means, you know, providing that content with older stuff that I already, you know, had recorded. I'm pretty sure that's how people make videos in the first place for their channels and whatnot. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why I keep getting in my head and a little bit self-conscious about my content, but I really need to step it up. Okay? But yeah. That's the whole premise behind, you know, the title, you know, me giving Judith Ward a facelift, and it was really fun. I loved it. Yeah, after I aired my YouTube video the other day, well, while I'm recording this, I uploaded it yesterday. I think yesterday was Monday. Let me see. Yeah, yesterday was Monday. And after I aired the video, I just felt like really hyped up, you know, like I was really feeling myself. It was a moment, okay? And in the past, I've like kind of been dreading, you know, putting out content, even though that this is something that I want to do. That's the duality of being a human being. Like sometimes you really love something and then like you get scared to do it, or you just don't feel like doing it. That's how I am, like literally with everything. I kind of hate it, but like you just gotta be on the grind for a little bit, you know, get off the grind, you know, back on the grind. That's how it goes. That's the cycle, babes, okay? That's my cycle. No period, no tampon. Hey, this is a song, not a pun. Hey. Right. But yeah, that's like pretty much the entire gist of how I go about everything. And I've been trying to work on that, and I still am working on that, because, you know, healing and growing up and maturing, yada. That's how we move. This is how we move into 2026, period. Like, I honestly feel like there's a lot in store for me this year. Like, it's literally only February. I have the rest of the year to go. And I feel like I'm gonna stay consistent with stuff starting this year, because I've been staying consistent with my skincare. I do my skincare every morning, every night. I take my vitamins every day at 1:30. I have an alarm on my phone, clock it. I just started posting again after January 11th. That's like literally a whole month since I last, not a whole month, but pretty much almost a month. I think it's 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. That's crazy. But yeah, honestly, consistency is key, and the high that I'm on right now with content creation is going to help me a lot, and not just in my content creation, but also my daily, day-to-day life. I did most of my classwork, my online classwork, not as soon as I got home, but I did most of it, throughout the day, and I literally don't have anything else to do but like 2 assignments, and I have to take some notes for my upcoming test. But other than that, Bookie Butts, we're so back. We're literally so back, y'all. Not this. I don't know who these randoms in my neighborhood, or I guess in my town, think they are, but y'all cannot be driving around in these streets like this. Like, it just rained today. Like, what if y'all get into a car crash or something? Like, y'all, I'm so concerned for some of the people in today's generation, or I guess in today's society or whatever, because people do reckless things all for the moment, for the rush, for the thrill, for the adrenaline, and not this. I hear them again, and it's so annoying. Like, why are we, that's not to say that, people should just sit down and have a happy life or whatever. Like, that's okay if you want to have some fun, but tread carefully. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, overall, I'm just like really on a high right now with life, and I'm enjoying it. Okay, I'm enjoying it. Like, I just feel really fulfilled right now, and I feel like I'm in one of those phases again where I just feel really good about life. And it's not like we're not even out of the trenches, out of winter. Like, okay, gag, I guess. But in all seriousness, I'm just really glad that I'm in a good headspace at the moment, because it's so hard to get out of a rut sometimes. Like, I'll literally just bed rot for most of the day and not do anything. We're finna get out the trenches, okay? This the new meta. And it looks like the video is coming to a closing, so I do want to thank those of you who watched the video until the very end. And if you like the redesign, please let me know in the comments, because I have been thinking of making a free Patreon or a Tumblr to, give you guys access to the Sims that I make in my videos. So yeah, just let me know if you're interested. And yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
Hey, you ever been picked up and just got dug out?